Hey, how's it going, everybody? Gary Semix here. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about practice techniques and improving your riding skills with certain strategies in your practice sessions. You know, I've always said that the foundation of motocross speed and control is in the techniques. That's like, you have to have those down to keep progressing and getting better. If you look at any other sports, golf, tennis, boxing, football, I mean, gymnastics is another really good one. It's all broken down into separate learning blocks. In your golf swing, you know, there's so many techniques that go into the swing, from your feet position, what you do with your knees, your hips, your back, the twisting, your arms, the hand grips. I mean, there is a lot of techniques that go into a golf swing. And they have coaches and trainers to train golfers to get better at that. Of course, with football, you know, gymnastics is another really good one. For instance, if a gymnast has a floor routine, they don't always go through the complete floor routine every time they practice. They break that down into little separate blocks. Each technique that goes into that floor routine is practiced separately through repetition before they put it all together into the entire routine. And you look at motocross, you know, just going out and doing laps around the track is just the opposite of that. You could be making the same technical mistakes over and over again, getting them deeper and deeper ingrained into your subconscious, your automatic reflex reactions, and bad habits developing, you know, harder to break. But that's the bad news. But the good news is, I've been doing these motocross schools for so long, making these technique DVDs, the motocross practice manual, that I've learned how to train guys to break bad habits and more easily to learn the right ones from the get-go. And I've broken it all down into separate learning blocks, so you can practice each technique one at a time. And there's certain practice methods and strategies in order to do that. A good example is how you grip the handle grips. A lot of riders have, for some reason, too low of a grip. This takes away their leverage factors working over the bike, especially when you stand up. Then they can't work over the front of the bike. They also grab the grips too straight on like this, instead of having a grip on the grips like a doorknob, where they're out more. So getting that upper body working for you in the correct framework all starts with your hand grip on the handle grips. If you don't have the right hand grip, there's no way you're going to be able to work with the proper leverage factors over the motorcycle. And there's a hand grip for accelerating, and there's a hand grip for braking. So those are just two examples. I've identified absolute techniques, 55 absolute techniques, and these are all taught through my videos and my motocross practice manual. Other techniques are how you have your feet on the foot pegs. There's times when you should be on the ball of your foot, and there's times when you should be on the arch of your foot. If you're using the shifter or the brake, of course you have to be on the arch of your foot. But if you're not going to be using a shifter or brake for 3, 4, or more seconds, you should move back to the balls of your feet. This gives you a lot more body suspension for body travel. You're not going to hit the shifter or brake by accident, and you're not going to get your feet ripped off the foot pegs by your toe catching in a rut. So being on the balls of your feet has a lot of benefits. But a lot of guys will say, man, that don't feel comfortable. I can't ride in balls of my feet. Yeah, because you haven't practiced it correctly through repetition enough for it to feel natural and automatic. That's the key to training correctly. That's how you're going to really, really be able to improve, be safer, and have more fun riding your motorcycle, whether you want to be a pro or you just want to be a weekend warrior and ride for fun. It's a lot more fun when it's smooth and fluid and things are flowing for you. So you might want to check out a lot of my technique DVDs, 28 titles, training DVDs, my online training program, and get to one of our schools.